Hey everybody, welcome to Stumpt. This is Ash, Joy, Rick, Price, and Jasmine.
Hello.
Playing some Speed.
Some Speed? Need for Speed?
Need for Speed.
What is
That's
it?
a
Shoot the
different
hostage?
Always shoot the hostage.
That's a different game franchise that hasn't made a good one in like over a decade.
Wait, game franchise? There was the game for Speed?
Need
No,
for
Need
Speed.
Need for Speed.
Okay, look,
We were having two conversations.
Yeah, it
sideways.
happens.
Price, where are you? There you are.
Can you invite me? Yeah, okay, there we go.
For whatever reason, like Jazz and Rick and stuff, they're at the very top of my list when it comes to invite. I have to scroll down to find you for some reason.
We're not real friends, Ash.
I guess.
We're just acquaintances.
That's how you know we're living in a simulation.
Yep. Yep.
That's cool.
That's fine. I'd rather eat the steak.
I mean, the steak looked good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, if
If
the
I
real
can
world's
make a
falling
deal,
apart, yeah.
if I can make a deal being like, look, I could pretend. I could keep pretending.
What I
mean-
love is that movie is old enough to where some people might not know.
Oh yeah, there's
that,
people
you know?
in our comments right now that are like, "What steak? What simulation are
Oh.
you talking about?"
Okay, so for people that don't know, I am talking about Matrix,
The Matrix?
where spoilers. One
Oh,
guy.
the new one that just came out on HBO Max. That one.
No. This is the original, OG. Excuse you.
Resurrection or Reborn. That one?
Reborn. Yes, Reborn.
Resurrection.
But anyways, the guy basically cuts a deal with the robots, and he's like, I'd rather go back in and not know.
Spoilers, Jazz.
I said spoilers. Look, I'm just saying, if I can cut a deal, I would.
Yeah, you'd rather spend an awesome life in a simulation than
Then
a
living
horrible life.
in like a weird
Yeah. And you know what? I'm with
cave
you.
orgy
I'm-
rave.
Absolutely.
I'm with you, because perception is reality, y'all. Like, if I don't know the difference between it, put me in the most comfortable one.
And
Also,
the
yeah,
other
like-
reality is like, just I haven't seen the fourth one, but just the mere fact that there is a fourth one means, yeah, I'll stay in the simulation because clearly humans didn't win.
It's an interesting.
Gotcha.
I both enjoyed and hated the new Matrix. Mostly didn't like it.
God.
But it's like they were doing something interesting with it. It just, I felt like they went a little too campy for my
Yeah,
taste.
from what I've heard, at first I didn't have a desire to watch it. Then I watched the Half in a Bag for it, and the fact that it's so cynical, I'm kind of into it now. That Lana
Yeah.
Wachowski was basically like, look, they were gonna make this movie with or without me, so I decided to make it. But I
made it
also
a joke. Yeah.
I made it a joke, exactly.
yeah.
Oh wow,
I'm
really?
kind of into it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a very meta thing. It's like, that's the thing about it, is it doesn't feel like a Matrix movie. It feels like making a
Ash.
point.
It's
You
a
know?
commentary on the movies themselves.
Exactly.
It's very meta.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Because they also
Oh.
comment on how,
Oh,
like...
I thought I was in the red. How was I still alive?
On my screen, you weren't. You were
Yeah,
barely.
you were still a little bit ahead.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, because there's also, like, discussion in it about, like...
Wow.
like remaking the Matrix.
Well,
but
and
like
also-
remaking the, simulation Matrix, but it's tongue in cheek. Like, no, actually remaking the movie The Matrix.
But, like, the other thing is that, like, they kind of discuss, like, the whole red pill thing and, like, people completely misunderstanding the point of what you're saying. And, well, like, they straight up say it, which I think is pretty great.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Oh,
no
God.
spoilers because it's the very beginning of the movie. There's a good sequence there where they literally have a whole bunch of people list off things that studio definitely wanted in the Matrix sequels.
Interesting.
Oh, Ash, well done. I'm surprised I was able to stick into it.
I think one day
as long as I did.
I'll eventually watch it.
Yeah,
Eventually.
there's no rush. There's no
Yeah.
need to.
Look, I have no desire to watch any of the other ones, but I'll watch that one.
I love the other ones. Like,
I'm actually a big fan of the second one.
yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun.
There's
Morpheus slicing a
freaking
semi with a samurai
SUV
sword.
in half. The
Yeah.
freaking whole Keymaster and the French guy and the
Yeah,
French woman
yeah.
thing. Like, I really liked those characters
Yeah.
as well.
It was a lot of fun.
They're memorable characters.
When was the last
Merovingian.
time you saw it?
Last year.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I rewatched it recently, and the
Stan.
CGI just does not.
Oh, the
hold up.
CGI is awful.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is-
Oh, yeah.
It is
Especially the
embarrassing.
human CGs.
Yeah.
Those never
Yes.
looked good.
Neo fighting 100 Neos is one of
It's
the
so bad.
most hideous things ever.
I mean,
created.
for the time, it was great. So I'm
Not
not,
even
gonna.
that. Like, I really
Yeah.
didn't like it. I think that's why a lot of people didn't like it. It's like they
it was
went
one
too
of the
far
big
with that.
criticisms when it came out. Actually, was Neo doesn't look real.
Yeah, I mean, but it was also like back then, CG was still early, young.
Right.
Right.
So-
Like
I
that's
remember
that's
people
why
saying-
it doesn't look good. But that's also
It
why
was-
you don't do it.
It was
Yeah.
passable back then because the technology wasn't really there, but now because the technology has progressed so much, it's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
can't go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was passable then. I remember people
Exactly.
criticizing it
Gotcha.
and basically saying, we don't have the technology to do this right, so don't do it.
Exactly.
You know?
Like they did it, I think, before Polar Express even, and even Polar Express. I mean,
Polar
obviously-
Express was
Exactly.
obviously a design. It was
Come on.
designed like that.
Oh,
Well, let's put it this way: the Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within.
That
had
one
come
was-
out,
yeah.
and that is like the perfect example of something that's like uncanny valley, where they're really trying. And Neo looked worse than that.
yeah.
Ooh, goodness!
I have fondness for Spirits Within as well.
I enjoy.
I saw that in the theater the day it came out. Me and my friends were all,
I think I saw
Use
it in
it!
theater too.
what?
Oh, jeez.
What the hell? It's just,
I saw you hit the wall with it for some reason.
Oh,
Woo! Oh.
oh my goodness!
Wee! Slide, puppet, slide!
Oh man,
But yeah.
Jazzy's gonna take
Oh,
this.
I dodged
you dodged it.
Wow!
I
Good job.
I ruined my chances though with that dodge.
Did you dodge? Like, did you?
I slid on my belly.
Yeah. That's the way. Oh, goodness!
Oh!
Well done. Speaking of the way, I have not watched
Boba?
Boba Fett yet.
I like it.
Um,
Yeah,
I've heard good things.
Yeah, we've only watched the first. Is only the first episode out? I actually don't
Yeah,
know.
only
I think the
first
second one just came out today or comes out tomorrow.
Oh, it's Wednesdays. Today's Wednesday. We should watch it tonight.
Anyway, yeah, Boba seemed pretty solid. Me and Jazz, we also just binged through Hawkeye.
What'd you think?
I actually really
it
liked
grew
it a
on me.
lot more than I was expecting to
right?
because I'll admit, Hawkeye I sort of always view as a boring
agreed.
character. And,
Agreed. Everyone agrees with that.
And
in
I
the
think they
movies.
sort of lean into that a bit, especially
Yeah.
because, as it turns out, Hawkeye is not the main character really of this show.
Well, there's both Hawkeyes.
There's both Hawkeyes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's Kate
because Kate Bishop is also Hawkeye,
Exactly.
and I think they cast her perfectly.
Yeah, they
She
did a
is
very good job.
So
I like her.
perfectly
I-
conveying the style and like.
I
the
liked her
humor.
in Pitch Perfect too, and I like her in.
What?
Oh, was she in that?
She was.
Chrissy was telling me all the stuff that she's done. I was like, I don't know who this girl is, but she's doing a great job.
So the one thing I will say that I was a little hesitant on Hawkeye was that both Hawkeye is really boring, right? But also I'm sick. It was a little hard to like take her seriously because she definitely has that bored rich
Sure.
kid syndrome.
Yeah.
Where she's just like, I have the means to do whatever I want, and I'm just gonna
Exactly.
be completely naive and like not really understand how life
Yeah.
works. And it's
Yeah.
okay because everybody bends over backwards for me.
Yeah, it's pretty much Green Arrow, like Arrow from Green Arrow, like redone because he's a spoiled rich guy who then goes and learns a bunch of martial arts and then kind of changes his tune and becomes this, trick arrow person.
Oh, Ash!
Oh no!
Ash! Stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, gotcha.
That's right, Ash, that's what you get.
No, Rick! Oh man, the way it like zooms you back and destroys your momentum.
Oh no!
I did like it. I thought it was fun. And I appreciate that
I'm out.
even though the villain even though she was a villain, I did appreciate the indigenous, like, how Maya was like,
Yeah, she's getting her own series.
She's
Yeah.
gonna.
and I'm
Yeah.
really excited about that.
yeah.
I recently.
Echo is
God.
what her hero name
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
He-
Echo? Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in. I know of her because Jazz was a huge fan of Echo when she used to be into Daredevil. She loved the Daredevil comics back in the day, and Echo was a huge part of
Are you
that.
talking about Mel?
No.
Mel. Who did I say?
Okay.
You
Yeah,
said
it's
me.
Jazz.
I said, yeah.
I was like, man,
yeah.
what did I do that?
Yeah, Echo's in this, and Echo's going to get her own show. And the person that they cast for Echo has never done anything before this, and she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
Is Echo a deaf character?
yeah,
Yes.
she's deaf.
Yeah, that
and
was
she's
that was
also
the thing. 'cause
indigenous, which is
it was
cool.
like she was like the foil to Daredevil. He's blind, she's deaf, kind of a thing.
And the actress that they got to play her is actually deaf.
Oh, is she?
Oh,
Yeah, and she is indigenous, so they cast someone for proper representation. And I also appreciate that they touched on Hawkeye's hearing issues,
Yeah.
because it is a big thing in the comics.
Yeah.
And again, it's that kind of like representation thing of like
What?
mix-
Excuse me?
I threw that at the last minute. I am surprised that it got you.
That was such
I know.
garbage.
That was something, huh?
That should
Sorry.
not be a thing in a game.
I know, right?
Carryovers from the last round.
That's like been a handful of times that's happened, and it's always just the most irritating thing.
Such bullshit.
Oh,
Whatever, it's fine.
no! Skulltuckery!
so the other thing I wanted to mention is, Price, you know the guy Some More News?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Cody.
Cody?
Yeah.
Cody Shoddy?
Cody Shoddy. The last 2 episodes he's done from the perspective of him being a news person in the MCU.
Yes. It's
I
great.
haven't been watching.
So at the end of the most recent, he breaks out of that character and he just goes on and on describing all of the MCU shows that they have planned and just how, like, if you thought it was a lot already, you're just doomed. You're just doomed because there's
I only
so
watched the
many.
first part of the first, like, Some More News Marvel thing. But I think you'll like it, Bryce. Like, he's talking about,
definitely.
the destruction of New York, and he's talking about how there's these 2 robots fighting each other, or at least I'm assuming that they're robots, because what else would they be? But he's talking about the Incredible Hulk. And then when the Hulk is, like, finally exposed, he's like, they're calling it the Hulk, but it's a monster. A monster's what it is. There's a monster on the loose in New York. Dang it.
The second episode gets a lot into the hypocrisy of them, like, hanging out with bad guys like Loki.
Oh yeah. Totally. Loki murders people.
Right.
In the first Avengers, he rips someone's eye out. Like, not a good dude.
Yeah.
Thor's just like, brother, you got away with so much, you know?
Yeah.
You scamp.
And the
Then he
first
turned to a
episode
snake.
too, like almost every bad thing that he describes in the first episode, he then follows up and was like, "Oh yeah, and that was made by Tony Stark."
Right, he's like, Tony Stark, who created a device that could solve all of the world's energy problems and kept it for himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Marvel.
Yeah,
There's just so much of it.
That's one of the, like, things that is the worst about Iron Man becoming one of the most popular characters, is, like, people not recognizing that he literally is an
1%.
example of, like, the worst people in real life.
Oh God.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good one.
Like, at least Batman has, like, a sad past or something, you know?
So sad.
I'm just gonna, you know what? A lot of people's parents die. All right? You gotta move on, bro.
It's true.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. They're both billionaires. My goodness.
The most recent trailer too, there's even something like, "You're a billionaire. What are you doing to help the town?" And he just gives like a smirk, and I'm just thinking to myself, "No, dude, donate your fucking money
He's like,
too."
if only you knew.
Exactly the same thing as Iron Man. He just doesn't want to pay taxes, y'all. Oh my goodness.
I mean, he could make charity donations and not pay taxes.
He's got the Wayne Foundation, which he probably makes money off of, because
Yeah.
billionaires. He's like, 10% of what you donate will go to the charity.
If I'm being honest, the Wayne Foundation is probably breeding more people that he's going to beat up.
Oh, God.
I'm not wrong.
Good Lord, I can't see.
Fox, I need to be training. I need more enemies. The rest of them are already in our
You know what? I'm done playing SpeedRunners. I'm done. I'm never going to play it again. Don't ever ask me. Because it's pointless. Jasmine wins every single time.
Jasmine does win every single time.
I
She's
gotta
the
have
true.
a game.
Good job, Jazzy.
I gotta have a game.
Oh my god.
You got to have a game. You have
Oh, man.
several games. You have a plethora of games.
This one
this
and
is one of them. This one is one of them.
Towerfall, or Tricky Towers. And those are 3. I'm sure I can name more if you give me time.
Rick's upset, okay?
He's upset. You're too good at
I'm
games,
just saying,
Jazz.
I cannot keep up anymore.
Quit being good at games, Jazz.
Yeah.
No, keep being good at games. I'm not saying this is not a fault on your part. This is 100% me. I just need to stop trying. That's what I'm saying.
What we need is a more. Do you have like a medium runners or something like that?
Speed joggers.
It doesn't matter if there's a medium runners. If Jasmine's playing it, I will lose.
You know
The problem isn't the game per se. It's
Rick-
me.
Is the problem the
man.
cat? Is the problem Ted?
The problem, well, in so
It
much as
might be
I am
Ted.
Ted, yes.
It might be Ted.
am Ted.
All right, y'all. That's what we're gonna call in this round of speedrunners. Potentially Rick's last speedrunners. Da da da.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let us know if you're still digging these down in these comments below. And will Enna have to take Ted's place? And will Enna be
There
Ted?
is a shark.
Is the
No.
question.
No, she's
Anna
gonna be
will
Gil.
100% be Gil. I'm now going to have to be skullduggery all the time because Enna is going to take Gil. No question.
Honestly, I feel like she should be like, she's taking over Price's job versus Rick.
Right. Yeah, she's taking everything that Price loves, the pink and the shark and everything.
And then she's slowly
Yeah.
taking over you, Ash.
With that, y'all, we've been stumped. I've been Astro, Rick Price, and Jazz, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.